Uh, Hi everyone, this is Anuj Kumar, and in this conversation, I am not going to take any topic, any philosophical topic, or anything which is unrealistic or idealistic. I am going to take a pragmatic, practical situation that I am dealing with, and it is not just because I am dealing with, it is because it is such a kind of feeling with probably most of us deal with. So what I'm feeling is that I have to say sorry to someone for giving me a kind of thunderclap, thunder shot, a shock which I perceived in the past that it would be it was wrong, but I can now absolutely clearly see through the toughness, through the bitterness of that decision. And at this time, I want to say thanks to the person who did that. But I'm not going to do it now because as I read, as I read in the book that anything we want to do, we must, for a second or for a time, for minutes, keep a step back and then think again about that particular aspect. And I think that it would be too early that I go to that person and say sorry, because this moment or this time period is not suitable for saying anything like that. So I would be taking this initiative later, but absolutely, I'm sure that I would be taking this initiative because that would give me a sense of good vibes, that saying sorry to someone who helped you in growing, appreciating the person for that, is a kind of good gesture or gratitude, that we are thankful to that person. And being thankful is what we need in our life to be happy, because everything that we are dealing with or everything that is happening good to us is just because of some of the persons who are who maybe are well wisher, or who are working indirectly, or who thinks good about us and who want good for us. We must be grateful to those person. We must be thankful to our friends who help us when there is a need, right? And so far we have been talking about toxicity of the people, of the human nature, but today's conversation is going to revolve around the sweetness of the people. That the fact, one fact that is actually a fact, that everything which makes us happy is just because of people. Directly or indirectly, it is related to people. Or if not, if that is not the case, then people possesses the power to make us feel happy. Suppose you are, just in your daily routine, casual routine, you met a person, your known one, and he or she compliments you, a good compliment. That will make you feel good. Yes. So indirectly, that person has the power. Nobody will would feel any kind of uh, adverse feeling, or nobody would feel disheartened if we get a compliment, a good compliment from his or her known one. I have experienced it. When people say good about me, when people compliment me, naturally I feel good. And that is the human nature. Human nature is the complex one. We cannot generalize it. We cannot even only focus on the toxicity of the people, but we must understand that this world is full of good things, full of good people, and every person possesses some good qualities, right? We must appreciate them. We are not going to take the notion that human beings are toxic. No, there are some qualities which are toxic in human nature, and every one of us must knew that yes, we have our flip sides. We have our goods and bads. Can't you analyze yourself? Can't you accept that you have a side which is ethically or morally wrong? We must we all of us must possess that side, that we are jealous, we feel envy, if not to some extent. So yes, we have toxicity. We possesses toxicity, but of course it doesn't mean that we are not human beings. And the characteristic, the features of human being are complex. If there is toxicity, there is happiness, there is positivity in people. People are kind of locked door, and it is a kind of anywhere door. You must have heard this term in the cartoon series Doraemon. So they possesses, every person is an anywhere door. When you talk to them, it's and you become the key when you talk to that person. So when whatever you feel, or where you want to go, or where you want that door to be open, it's depend totally on you. If you go to a person and treat her or himself in a rude way, then the door would be opening to the hell. And when you are going to the person and put your thoughts, or put your attribute your views in a positive, in a polite, in a good manner, then of course the door would be opening to the heaven. It's all about how you trigger people's feelings, so that after that their reaction would be the result of your action. If you treat them rudely, of course the reaction would be rude. If you treat them politely, humbly, in a kind way, a good gesture, you compliment them, of course you would be getting the same. Law of karma work, brothers and sisters. law of karma work, and it is a reality that people's opinion or people's behavior towards us are directly or indirectly our responsibility, or uh, we are behind that. If a person who are rude to us, it's just because we have treated that person uh, in that way so far. If we have treated a person in a good way, he must be in the present scenario our friend or someone good, good known, right? Yeah, that is the true thing. We cannot just extend our conversation to the toxicity of the people, to the kind of self obsessedness. People want to please people. Yes, they want to make people happy. I have the feeling to make people happy. I want them to feel good when they come in my company. I want to spread good vibes. I want to spread good aura. That would make people happy. That would make people feel good. That is what I want. And I know if I am feeling like this way, if I am feeling this way, then of course it is true about humanity. The humans want to be pleased, and of course they want to please. They want that uh, quality that people would come to them, and for that most of the person know people know how to get that by polite behavior. So I have decided not to just focus on the negativity of the people, negativity of the human nature, but to shift my focus towards a positiveness of the subject, positiveness of the people. And I know there exists, it is embodied in the human nature to be polite. A person cannot be rude to the person who is behaving in a kind, in a polite way, in a friendly way. No, this is the quality of human being. The human beings do not want to hurt people without any reason. It is on us to not make them insecure, to not disrespect them, respect them in a positive way, treat them well, please them, and of course, make them your friend. Because we are social animal. Nobody want to live alone if he gets a good company. Nobody, if a person is dealing with mono uh, kind of, if a person like to be alone, it is just because he had met the people who had made that person feel in that way that people are toxic, and they uh, may have behaved in a negative way to the person, that made a notion to the person's mind that people are not good for me, or I'm not that much good to accommodate with the people. That was the thing which pushed him to a thought that be alone. Being alone is not our nature as a human being. we must be we must possesses we must possess the qualities of human being. We must know how to interact with people. We must know कि हमें कैसे उन्हें ट्रीट करना है. हमें हर चीज़ पे थोड़ा फोकस डालना ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि अगर हम ऐसा नहीं करते हैं तो हमारा जीना इस दुनिया में बहुत ही ज़्यादा मुश्किल हो जाएगा. क्योंकि हमें लोगों को इनसिक्योर फील नहीं कराना है. हमें लोगों को बताना है that yes, we are good to become friends, we are good people. एंड आप अगर हमारे साथ हो तो यू आर सेफ. You are safe to talk anything. You are safe. We are not going to criticize you. We are not going to uh, somewhat make negative comment on you. We are friends, and we must be conscious about the conversation, the behavior of us, the body language when we have a conversation with other people, because that is what building our relationship with other people. And you must have the capacity, you must have the uh, kind of quality, you must possess the quality of influencing people to please them, to make them feel good. And if you have the quality to make people happy, then automatically it would add to your happiness, right? It is 100% true that people's happiness make you feel happy, and when you make them happy, your soul becomes happy. So the last phase I'm going to say, or I want to end up with, is that people are not toxic. People possesses some qualities that may be toxic, or many of them are positive. But we are the key. When we talk to people, we become the key of the anywhere door, and it depends on us where we want to go. So be conscious about, and that is true. Peoples are good.